Yes, YouTube, welcome back to another video and thanks for joining me. So in today's video, we're going to be unboxing the Oase Biomaster 250. We'll be unboxing it, setting it up and showing you it on the tank. So if you want to know how to set this up or know a little bit more about this filter, then make sure you stay tuned because that's all coming up right after this. Okay, and welcome back. So like I said, we're going to be unboxing and setting this up today, showing you how to install it, how to set it up, how to fill it full of media. So why don't we go ahead, get this unboxed, get the parts out and make a start. So we've got it all unboxed, and the first thing I tend to do when I unbox these filters is put the intake and the outtakes together. Also we check out the rest of the bits, so let's put these together and we'll take a look at the actual filter. Okay, so we've got the fixtures and fittings put together now, so all we need to do is check out the inside of this filter, how we're going to stock it in terms of biological and mechanical filtration. So first of all, why don't we just take it apart? So if you, the two sides at the bottom, lift the handle up. Some people get stuck and say, I can't open it, but if you lift the handle up, it'll allow you to do that. And then there's one on the front, one on the back, same there. Make sure they're all unattached, like so, and then we should be able to just lift the top off like so. It's not my first rodeo. So we'll take a look at the top part in a sec. Now what we will see, there's trays in here for media, one with the top on to go on the top, and these are all filled with sponges, and we may use one or two of these, but I've got some biological media that we'll use, and again more sponges. And then always with the Biomasters, they send you, well, everyone I've had anyway, they send you floating media, which is handy to keep spare, but I hate floating media. So there we go, and then the final tray in the bottom. So what we will do is, I think we'll add a sponge in the bottom, and then we'll try and put as much biological media in here as we can. So why don't we go ahead and do that now, and then we'll crack on with the rest of the video. Okay, so we've got the trays filled now. So we've got sponge in the bottom, 2 layers of matrix, and then we've got a sponge with the lid at the top. So I tend to like putting these trays in individually because with most filters, they never sit right when you put them all in together. Okay, so we can put those 2 in. Make sure they're sat in nicely. And then final one on top. So what we do now is, if you put the lid on, just be careful because in here there's a little hole, if you can see, where you put the heater in. So you just want to make sure you don't damage the heater as you put it in. There we go. And then catches again, so under, over, click. Same with the back. And then the same with the sides, but obviously remember with the sides, put that down. Oh, up, sorry. And then click them down. Okay, so we will need to fill this full of water, but the benefits of having the pre-filter, so if you unlock it here with this lever, it will turn the intake and outtake nozzles. Then you can actually open this one. So if you just give that a little twist, and it comes out. So if you want to fill it after you put the media in, I would just tend to fill it through there, which is what I'm going to do. And then you just pop that back in there. You close that one first and then lock the system, and we are good to go. So why don't we head over to the tank and get it set up. Okay, so we've had this filter set up on the tank for roughly about 2 weeks now. I never want to do a review or anything on any sort of equipment without giving it time to use it, and even 2 weeks probably isn't enough. But I have owned this filter in the past, as well as various other Oase filters, and I tend to switch over to all Oase filters. And probably because you've seen in the video, there's a lot of benefits. So you can remove the pre-filter, which is absolutely amazing. You don't need to open the entire filter every time that you need to clean it. Now, also as well, there's a heater embedded into the actual filter itself, which again saves equipment in the tank, making it look ugly and various different things. So those are the 2 biggest benefits as far as I'm concerned. Also, they're made extremely well, they're very sturdy, and all the plastics are really good quality, and they do actually give you a 3-year guarantee as well. So how can you go wrong? Now, I probably didn't see in this video, I probably didn't show you attaching the hoses to the filter. Now, these are really easily done, and they give you the little blue caps to tighten them up. I've always found that really useful, but I think the one tip I'd give you is when you do get the pipe in initially, is to put it in some boiling water, because otherwise it'll never get out of those kinks. So if you just leave it in some boiling water for a while, straighten it out, and then you should be good to go. Now, you've probably seen me added a glass lily pipe on this tank instead of the intake that comes with the actual filter itself. Now, that was just because I had it lying around, and it probably is less visual in the tank as well. Now, if you are interested in that item or anything similar to that, then go and check out Aquascape. That's where I got this from. And if you use the code JOHNS5OFF, you'll also get 5% off your purchase as well. Now, for those that are new to the channel, this is my 20-gallon tank, and it's probably over-filtered with this filter, but I like to do that with planted tanks. Now, this is a 90-litre, I think it's roughly around 90 litres, and this runs about 900 litres an hour. So, put into perspective, there's plenty of filtration on this. Now, the only thing I might do, I might get a glass lily pipe that sort of restricts the flow slightly, just so I can have the powerful filtration, but perhaps the fish have a little bit more calmer waters. But they are fine in there at the moment. It doesn't seem to be any issues. I just want to make sure that we're accommodating the fish as well. But as always, I'll leave a link down in the description for any of the products we talked about today, namely the Oase Biomaster 250. If you're looking for an extremely efficient filter that keeps equipment out of your tank and is easy to maintain, then this range is absolutely amazing for you. Now, I'll leave a link down in the description as well to some of the other filters we've unboxed and reviewed similar to these as well, so we're gonna go and check those out. But I just want to take the time to say thank you for watching this video today. If you're new to the channel, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out any future videos. Now, you didn't see initially in the video that there's some new fish in this tank, which are in there now. So if you want to see what I've been up to, as well as any of the other escapes, any of the other bioactive setups, then make sure you follow along. And for those regular viewers, you can do a massive favour and drop me that thumbs up. Leave me a comment to show YouTube you're enjoying this sort of content and allows me to make more videos like these. But I think that's enough of me waffling on for one day, and I'll see you in the next video.